Welcome back everyone to Showbiz India, and right now it gives me great pleasure to welcome Tusshar Kappor to Showbiz India and to New York. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
How are you feeling? Tonight is the opening night of the MIAAC Indo-American Arts Council, the Indian Film Festival, and yours is the opening film.
It feels great because this is my first time at an international film festival for my own film, and right after the release of one of my films, which is doing so well in the US right now. So it's like ek teer se do nishane, you know. I don't know if people will understand that.
Yes, of course.
But it's like two celebrations for me. One is Shor, because it's being screened at the first night, in the first night itself at this big festival, and the other is that I'm just out of Golmaal 3, which is still running in the US.
So any butterflies in your tummy?
Well, there's excitement, and I'm catching up with all the collections that keep coming to me via my cell phone, and I haven't seen Shor yet, you know, and I want to see it with an audience.
How exciting!
And it's very exciting to see it with an international audience that is loving the film, so I'm really excited about what the reaction is going to be tonight.
बिजनेस कैसा है इसका? डिमांड में है। अच्छा, ये सब पैक कर दो। इसमें पेज गायब है।
अरे साहब पता नहीं चलेगा।
नया लॉट शुरू करता है कि नहीं?
So what attracted you to the character in Shor?
Actually, what attracted me to playing this character was the script first and foremost. I liked the script. The narration was very good. It was very interesting. There were layers to the story. You know, it wasn't like your regular film where you just have one guy, one hero, one heroine. There are like several characters and they all connect to one another. And the noise in their lives, you know, that's why Shor. The grime, the personality of Mumbai that comes through their characters is what I really liked. And then of course my character has a lot of complexities. You know, he's a criminal, but at the same time he's trying to reform himself. He's trying to move to greener pastures, to a more matured and more peaceful life. So that grayness about the role, that's something that I really liked. I felt that, you know, it would be something new, something different from what I've done before, something that people would think as, you know, okay, there's an intensity to this character. So that's something that I really like to play.
ये AK-56 है।
मैं बता रहा हूँ ये 47 है।
अबे झिंगुर 47 हो या 56 क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
Tonight you are opening the film festival with the film Shor. How are you feeling right now?
A bit of excited, bit nervous, slightly jittery, and very jet lagged. So I'm feeling all these things because, you know, it's a film which is independent. It's an independent film. It's like made by this company that we've started called Old, which had huge success with one very path-breaking film we made a couple of months ago called LSD. And the same company is coming up with Shor. So in India there are a lot of expectations of what we're coming up with next. And the kind of response we've got at the film festivals earlier, and now that it's the opening night film here at the MIAAC Film Festival, it's an honor and it's Judgment Day, so let's hope it works well.
Well, looking forward to it. So tell me, what made you decide to come to MIAAC? Had you heard about it? When did you hear about it first?
I had heard of MIAAC last year, and I heard Meera Nair's film usually opened it. I think last year that was the film. Last year or year before last,
yeah.
And just kept hearing about the film festival and how interested. I mean, it was very interesting about how it was this. I think strongly Indian community-led film festival, isn't it?
Yes.
And we were getting these various film festivals calling us for opening nights and various international festivals, but to actually come to New York and, I mean, do an independent film amongst a lot of our Indian makers and Indian counterparts out here.
The city's not the same anymore.
ये AK-56 है।
मैं बता रहा हूँ ये 47 है।
अबे झिंगुर 47 हो या 56 क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
Now, how do you think the audience will embrace a film that is of this genre?
I really don't know. And I don't think as a producer I should be that expectant. But yes, I'm hopeful that a certain audience would accept this project.
Everything's changed. The city's not the same anymore.
I know very good English. If you like, we talk English.
I don't get it. What is it that you're selling?
What is it like to have two directors, a co-director with the film?
It's just that the director can do more when there's two of them, right? I mean, yeah, it's well, it's like two heads are better than one, and you split up your responsibilities, tasks beforehand, and you also tend to be a little more level-headed because one person can go crazy. The likelihood of two people going crazy and doing something wacky or weird would be a little, less probable.
Who initiated this project?
I think we were all sitting in an auto rickshaw, and there was a Mercedes-Benz on the right side, and there was a bike with three people riding on it on the left side. So we saw the juxtaposition of the whole thing and saw these three worlds right next to each other, and thought it'd be a great concept to have three stories running like this, where you take three people from three stratas of society and see what happens when they intersect with each other.
Was the cast kind of the ones you had in mind?
Absolutely. Actually, the only person we had in mind to cast for the role of Abhay in the film was Sendil, because the character was an Indian who was in America coming to India and after a long time, and there's pretty much very few actors who fit the profile, and Sendil kind of had the seriousness and the looks that fit the role. And for the rest of the actors, I mean, Tusshar, I think it's a brilliant performance, the role that he did, and it's a departure from his usual performance, and he was quite thrilled. The moment he saw the script, he was thrilled about this different thing that he was going to do in the film.
Now, this film is interesting in that not only of the content, but also it's a Hinglish film. One character is essayed in English, the other two in Hindi. How do you think the audience is going to react to this?
Well, it's meant for urban audience and global audience, and at that, by that, you're pretty much transcending the language, and you're looking at these people that you can relate to, or the situations you can relate to. So the language is just a medium, and in this case it works out great because the flavors of these characters are brought out better, because you have people speaking their natural tongue, the natural language.
At the core, it's a Hindi film, actually. It's a Hindi film with, say, a liberal sprinkling of English.